Take a look at the much anticipated Dell Inspiron 7577. This one's the update to the Inspiron 7567, which was a very popular gaming laptop. This new model now includes an aluminum palm rest, Thunderbolt 3, NVIDIA GTX 1060 Max-Q, and the retail starting price is $999. FYI, sometime Dell runs some crazy promotions on their laptops. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, let's get started. The Inspiron 7577 also features a slightly revised exterior. Towards the back, the vents are more streamlined and modern, and not flashy looking like the Inspiron 7567. And towards the front, the black and red Spider-Man themed looking grills are now gone in favor of more of a cleaner, simpler look. Overall, I'm really digging this new design. It looks less like a flashy gamer's laptop and more like a casual everyday laptop. And another exterior design change here is the top section is now made out of plastic instead of the soft touch coating. When you open up this laptop, you're now greeted with an all-new aluminum palm rest that feels rock solid and very sturdy. You can try to press down here very hard, but you're not going to get this keyboard deck to budge. And to make it look a little bit more premium, the new Dell logo is now raised instead of printed on like the old models. Alright, so here are the ports on the left side of the laptop. You got your security lock slot, charging port, RJ45 Ethernet, USB 3, and an SD card reader. On the right side, you got your headset microphone jack combo, 2 more USB 3s, and finally a USB Type-C with Thunderbolt 3 and a full-size HDMI 2.0 port. There is some medium display flex, especially towards the top middle section, but it's within range of the other gaming laptops at this price point. Just like its predecessor, you got 2 row rubber feet and 1 screw here to remove to access the internal components. I simply love this feature, it just makes it so easy to access the internals. Let's take a look at the internal components. Here goes your 4-cell 56 watt-hour battery pack, which is a big step down from its predecessor, which had a 74 watt-hour battery. 2.5-inch hard drive bay. Here you got your 256 NVMe SSD, which is wicked fast. Intel dual-band wireless AC8265 with Bluetooth 4.0. Here goes your 2 RAM slots. This model has 8 gigs of RAM, but you can expand to 32 gigs. And last but not least is your 2-fan setup. A super cool feature on this laptop is a built-in fingerprint scanner. I'm really surprised that Dell's not even promoting this on their website. It just makes using Windows Hello so much better. This laptop features a 15.6-inch Full HD anti-glare IPS display that's pretty decent. It's pretty similar to the IPS version from the 7567. The same issues persist. You got a low color gamut and the display brightness is not that bright, coming in at around 221 nits. The trackpad on here is pretty good. It's using Windows Precision drivers, so that's a plus. Tracking, 2-finger scrolling, and multi-touch was right on point. What I really like about this trackpad is the push-to-click feels very good. It's not hard or not too soft, it's just right. The keyboard is very similar to its predecessor. The key travel is kind of short, however the tactile feedback from these keys offer a good typing experience. And yes, you do get a 2-stage backlit keyboard that's in red. Performance-wise, coming from the CPU is the Intel Core i5-7300HQ. This is a quad-core Kaby Lake that offers good solid performance. So many of you guys were begging for more performance from the 7567 line, so Dell finally introduced the Max-Q GTX 1060. This GPU offers 6GB of GDDR5 and it offers very good performance. Let's take a look. Here's a quick test of Overwatch running at 1920 by 1080p on epic settings. I was getting an average around 95 to 115 frames per second. Next up is Battlefield 4. Running at 1920 by 1080p on ultra settings, I was getting an average around 75 to 95 frames per second. Overall, the GTX 1060 Max-Q is a pretty capable GPU that can play many of today's games without breaking a sweat. And last but not least, unoptimized games like PUBG will get around 50 to 65 frames per second on low settings at 1080p. Dell did an excellent job on the cooling system on this laptop. On average, I was getting around 41 to 48 degrees Celsius on the top, and the WSD keys came in around 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. Overall, I was definitely impressed. Even the max GPU temps were excellent. I was getting an average around 66 to 68 degrees Celsius. In terms of fan noise, you're going to get an average around 47 to 48 decibels. Max Audio Pro, and the sound quality is actually pretty decent, and it can get pretty loud. My biggest knock on this laptop is the missing subwoofer, as the low ends are very weak. Battery performance comes from a 4-cell 56 watt-hour battery pack, which is a bit smaller than its predecessor, which had a 74 watt-hour battery. On average, I'm getting around 4 to 5 hours of usage on medium screen brightness, and that's with light-duty activities like browsing the web, watching Netflix, and typing some reports. And if you plan on gaming on a battery pack, you're going to get approximately an hour and 20 minutes. And this year you get quick charge, where you can charge the laptop up to 80% in about an hour. Okay, so for $1,000 you get a very well designed laptop with very good build quality, a quad-core i5-7300HQ, 8 gigs of RAM, a wicked fast 256GB NVMe SSD, a decent 15.6-inch Full HD IPS panel. The only knock here is the low color gamut and low brightness levels. The biggest performer here is the GTX 1060 Max-Q. It offers a great performance boost from the GTX 1050 Ti, and the cooling system on here does a marvelous job of keeping things running smooth and efficient. The downside here is the smaller 56 watt-hour battery pack, but quick charge does help offset that just a bit. Like I said earlier, I'll keep you guys updated if Dell runs any crazy specials. Like for example, they're running 10% off right now at the time of this video. So for 900 bucks, you're getting an awesome all-around gaming powerhouse without breaking the bank. Overall, I highly recommend this new gaming laptop from Dell. It's really that good. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smack on that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you guys next time.